You're going to go to Looks like I had the mic turned off. I'm going to go ahead and restart this here. Okay, I'm going to do the reading of the first 8 pages of Knox County. Not used to all of these little doodads here. Okay, so we got this is Niobrara, Nebraska, 1978. And this is Emma's family driving home from picking up seed in Norfolk, Nebraska. When we get home, you still have chores to do, Emma. But Dad, I'm supposed to go to Sarah's to study tonight. Emma, you heard your father. Your chores come first. Then you can go to Sarah's. But Mom, it's for a major grade in math. Chores first. Now, Emma, don't upset your father. It's been a long day. Chores first. But Mom, Sarah can only stay up until 10:30. James, are you okay? Emma, please stop. Your father. Sorry, Mom. It's just this test is. I said. Chores first. Screech. Get your ass out of my truck. I'm so tired of your mouth. You can walk the rest of the way home. But, Daddy, it's getting dark. The walk home will give you time to think about your attitude lately. Daddy, please don't leave me. Mommy, this will be a life lesson for Emma. She has to learn. You agree, right? Yes, dear. And the mom thinks, I'm sorry, baby. I can't help you. Be careful, Emma. Be safe. I hate him so much. Just one more year and I'm gone. No more small town, no more dump of a farm, and most of all, no more dad. Hey, that's the old shortcut through the cornfield Sarah and I took when we were kids. That will cut off a bunch of time. But I'll have to go past the old Peterson farm. No one has been on that land since Edgar and his sister disappeared. What was her name? Fuck up, girl. That's what my ass of a dad would say. There it is. I can do this. It's just another farm. No ghosts here. Edgar's parents were found mutilated, but the kids were never found. Diane? No, that's not it. I'm glad to get past that creepy place. One more cornfield, then I'm home. I still might have time to go to Sarah's after chores, of course. Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad will be surprised to see me so soon. All I have to do is get past that creepy scarecrow. I always hated that. Emma was never afraid of the dark. She always loved scary movies. She never even had a nightmare nightlight as a child. But this, the night air is filled with the screams of a terrified Emma Stevens. Baby, I didn't mean to. I just get so mad sometimes. She's so headstrong, and her attitude sets me off. My baby's not home yet. It's all your fault. My parents were right. You're just a drunk with anger issues. I should have listened to them. Now, baby, don't say that. Emma will be back soon. Then I'll make it up to her. I'll make it up to both of you. Emma's been gone too long. I'm calling the constable. Yes, I need to file a missing persons report. My daughter's not home yet. You have to find her. She's in trouble. I feel it. She just turned 18 last month. 5'6" in height. Her red hair really stands out. She was wearing a white top and blue jeans. Oh, also a brown jacket. She loves that jacket. I don't understand what would take her so long. She knows her way home. Will you find her for me? She's my only child. Please. Yes, ma'am. We will do our best. There has been a rash of missing teen girls in the last year. Hopefully, your daughter is not another one added to that number. Actually, we have a great track record on cases like this. Other than that, the past year, although we did have one case 10 years ago, the Petersons. As you but you probably remember that case being that it was just a few miles from your place. The parents were slaughtered. They were never found, and they never found the kids. Sad, really. Beautiful teen girl named Drew, and her younger brother was kind of special. What was his name? Oh, yeah, it was Edgar. Okay, guys. I just gave you a little excerpt from the first issue. This is the first 8 pages. Obviously, this is the PG rated version. You can use your imagination if you haven't already purchased it. But you can see kind of the way I'm going. But I wanted to get that out there. And let's see here. Looks like we're sitting on just a couple people have made it so far. We're still gonna do a giveaway here in a little while. I'm hoping to get a few more people in here. Just remember, if you come in and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that's how you can win some cool stuff. I'm going to go ahead and show you. We're going to be giving away tonight. Now these are also edited for YouTube consumption. So this is the hollow foil of the movie special, and I had to keep it in the bag in order to edit it, obviously. But like I said, this is probably the best looking foil out of the first series of foils, hollow foils. But it's my favorite. We kind of made it look like a movie poster. We're going to be giving this away. I have a random generator to pick who's going to get it, but you have to come in here and you need to hit the subscribe button, and you'll be entered into a contest for winning that book there, as well as the other two, which I have here. The other book is the red foil. It's probably my second favorite. And on the red foil, I think we only printed probably about 40 or 50 of these. And the movie poster one, I think we only did like 20, between 20 and 30 of those printed. Like I said, if we go to second printings, then we'll actually do a little bit of color changes to them, like on the movie poster one. The red one and the blue one from last Kickstarter, we won't print them again. So there's only that many out there. So if you have them, then you're going to have pretty rare books. Now, not to say that we're not going to change the colors of the background, because we want to make sure everyone that wants them are able to get one in some form or fashion. But once they get them, once again, they'll have a book that there's only going to be so many printed, and then we're not going to do that color background again. So this is one we're going to be giving away. Then we got, this is the 24-page Knox County purple cover, and we only printed 50 of these. 40 of them are on the issue 2 campaign for Knox County, and I kept 10 mainly for in case there are damages or get lost in the mail when I mail out to all that contributed. But I have 10. There's only going to be 50 ever printed of this one here. This is a non-foil though, and it's only 24 pages. Whereas in the other ones, like this, are 36 pages. So they have the 24-page story of Knox County. There's a 4-page story of Joe Mummy. And then there's the character sheets for the 7 teenagers and the Scarecrow Killer. So we'll be giving those away tonight. We're still trying to get the hang of running our YouTube channel. We're trying to get it up with as much content as I can. I'll probably be doing a spot every day this week and probably next week, even if it's just for a short time. I'm trying to keep most of these to about 30 minutes now. The first 2 I did, we went well over 2.5 hours on each of them. And one of them was understandable. I had a guest on here, David Furr. So those are the giveaways for tonight. I want to go ahead and check in on what Knox County Kickstarter is doing for issue 2. We're holding strong around 600 or 6,000. And we're kind of sniffing at the door at 7,000, but the last 2 days have been kind of slow, guys. I guess it's the first of the month and rent is due and electric's due or whatever, but I'm hoping to see this pick up in the coming few days. We are funded, but obviously the funded price I put on there is not, that was just to make sure everyone knows that we're going to print the book, so they'll keep contributing. There's some people that go out there and they put a $10,000, goal, in which, it's hard for people that contribute to say, here it is, day 10, and they're at $2,000. I don't think they're going to make. So I always put that goal low, because no matter what, even if we didn't make a high goal or whatever, we're still going to print it. the money definitely helps. It keeps us going, and it gives us money to work on other projects as well that we have coming up here. Uh, I'm also going to be talking to David Furr about doing a spot here in the next week or so on his new project, Vampire Ninja Ono, and maybe we'll do a little, back and forth. We'll both be on here, and we'll talk about what's coming up, and he'll show you some of the artwork, which is truly amazing. The artist is Matthew Weldon. I believe it's a 48-page book. So it's a good double-sized issue. Antarctic Press will be printing it as a in their horror anthology, but it will be black and white in that, and it will probably be cut up into parts. You'll get the 48 pages will probably be in 3 or 4 issues, maybe more. But the Kickstarter they're going to launch here in about a month or so, it will be fully colored, and like I said, the artwork is amazing. Matthew Weldon. I don't know if how many of you know of Matthew Weldon. He did Punchline for Antarctic Press, and he also is doing some covers for Clint Stoker. Clint Stoker has a new Downcast book coming out. I believe it's issue 3, and Matthew Weldon did a cover for it, as well as a cover for issue 2 and issue 3. And I think if you go check the artwork, the actual artwork for Matthew Weldon's cover for 3 is still available, but I don't figure it'll last too long because it's amazing looking cover also. But definitely go and support Clint. He's a good guy. He's done a little bit of writing for us, in the last year or so. He did a story for us in Thrilling Comics, which is underway. Should be ready very soon. I believe we're still down to working on the last 2 stories of it. They've all been drawn. They're being colored right now by my wife, Jerry Lou. So as soon as she's done, then I believe it's going to be off to the printer, because I think David already has the lettering set to go. But Clint did a story on the Silver Streak, which is a Golden Age pulp, or not pulp, but public domain character. So you'll get to see his take on a Flash type character. But I've read all the stories in it. All of them are really good. Chuck Dixon did the Cat in Black, which is his version of the Black Cat, and David did he wrote a story on the Black Terror, and it's going to have a twist to it. It's not just a straightforward Black Terror story. I think you'll really enjoy it. And then I wrote one of a new character that John Rhodes and I created. It's kind of it's a female character, and in the story, she's basically breaking up a bank robbery, or what is thought to be a bank robbery. She'll have ties to the original Black Terror, and as you go through the series, you'll find out all about her. But I'll probably get some pictures on here so you can see some of the story for that. John Rhodes is an amazing artist. He does a series called Nothing Man, and I believe he's working on issue 6, and I think it's going to go through at least issue 7, and but I think he's kickstarted through issue 5, so 6 will be the next one on Kickstarter. Definitely support him. I believe that Antarctic Press has picked up the printing rights to that and is putting it in Exciting Comics, which is one of their better selling books. Dave and I did some early stories in the first 6 issues of that. We did Crimson Scorpion, and then that spun off into a mini series for Crimson Scorpion, a 3-issue mini series, which we had a lot of fun with. We basically created his ultimate nemesis in it, and he had to battle through that. And those issues are all 3 of them are just basically battle issues for the most part. So if you have a chance, pick up those. I'm sure you can get them online somewhere. I believe mycomics.com has some in stock, but you can check around. And then we've also got another series that was printed by Antarctic Press called Mobster Graveyard. It was a 5-issue series. You can probably still find those too. And it was picked up by Antarctic Press and printed by them. We also did Kickstarters for the first 3 issues of that. And then we have our series Frontier Graveyard, which we have about, we did the first 3 issues as a graphic novel, and we put it in one book, and we did a Kickstarter for it a few years back. It raised a good amount of money, and then Antarctic Press re-released it as a graphic novel, and but we've got issues 4 through 7 already drawn. They're just waiting to be colored and finished up, and then we're probably going to do it as a graphic novel also. So that's pretty much what I got on coming projects. We're also working on a series that we created years and years ago called Portal Hunters. We actually sent it in. This was back in 97, 98. We actually sent it into multiple companies. We sent it in, I don't know if we sent it into Marvel DC, but I think Dark Horse we sent it into, and we sent it into Image, and we got the best response from Image. They said it was close, but not yet. And the artist on that at the time was probably about 15 years old. He had an anime style. But our new rendition of Portal Hunters, which we've already drawn the first issue, and it is not anime style. So and maybe I'll be able to show you some pictures of that here pretty soon. It needs to be colored and done. It's going to be probably a 4-issue miniseries. We did a series of books, 1 through 4 books of Portal Hunters that we released on Amazon, and this miniseries is a retelling of the issue 1, I believe. So, but you'll want to check it out. It's a real fun series. We've been on here going on about 30 minutes. It doesn't look like many more people are going to show up tonight. I don't know. I may have given I just did an oops and got out of the stream. So, but anyway, it looks like we're we're going to give out at least one. Well, we'll probably get more. I know I'm using StreamYard, and it shows how many people are in YouTube, but it doesn't show how many people are on Facebook because I'm doing Facebook live stream also. So I'll have to pull from both of those in order to figure out who is going to get the prizes for tonight, and I will post that on the next video we do. So be sure to when you go to our YouTube channel, be sure to like our videos. That helps the analytics, and definitely we need people to subscribe. We got to get to 100 users in order to get, change our name even on in the browser, because right now it's not Comics According to Shan. It's a bunch of numbers, squiggly numbers. So we definitely need subscribers, but like and share. And if you're on Facebook, definitely share to everyone and give us some likes, give us a little love, So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now, and we'll try this again tomorrow night. Thanks, and have a good night, guys.